Hi everybody, today I have a different presentation of the video that we're doing. So today I want to show you how we do our rattan chairs. At least it's important I take you through the journey since I've never done this for quite some time. Now what we usually do first when we are weaving on these wooden frames, we always make holes here, as you can see. We make holes here and we make it to be like 1 inch apart from the other. So what I am holding, this is 4mm cane. The advantage of this 4mm cane is that during weaving it supports, such that when you're doing the weaving process, the wicker tends to get into shape. It doesn't have some bends or some bumps, something like that. So this is 4mm. This is what we use. And then thereafter, when we are weaving, we use now this one, the 3mm. So today I'll take you through the process, at least so that you can be able to know how we do this work. So the most important thing first is to have a pair of secateurs. This one, it's also called a pruning shear. This one now, we use it to cut the ends of the cane, just like what we are doing right now, such that when we sink the cane inside, it is able to hold without much effort. So right now I've already chopped off the cane, the ends of the cane. That's the purpose of the pair of secateurs. Secondly, when you're weaving, when it reaches the edges, that is when we are also able to cut the ends properly. So this is the 4mm cane. This is what I'm going to show you. So you're going to sink everything inside. So you have to make sure the cane is fully sunk inside, such that when you're weaving, there are no it doesn't come out. So this is how we do it. Okay, this wood we are using is called mahogany. It comes directly from Congo. It's hardwood, it's not softwood, and it's very, very good for furniture. Yeah, so once we sink like that, all the rattan, we're able to space it evenly, slightly. Then now from there, we use now the 3mm for weaving. So I'll take you through the process of how we do it. By the way, when I started doing cane weaving, I started with baskets. I did not start with seats. So I started with the baskets, and the baskets I used to make them for hotels and game lodges. Like for example, when servers bread baskets, that's how I started. So once you have the cane there, the most important thing is to make some kind of a belt. Yeah, so you go clockwise this way. So here you have the belt already, and then you make sure you press for tension so that there are no spaces. There is no space in between here. And then now from there you start like this. This one I like to call it the belt, because when you're starting, you must use 3 of this, and when you're ending, you still have to finish with this as well. So this is how we do it. Always when you're weaving, you have to make sure you have to have your 4 fingers flexible as possible, such that when you're weaving, these holes are kind of, sorry, these are it's parallel with uniformity, sorry. Yeah, so that's how you do it. And always make sure the cane is soaked in water. So now when you reach here, this is what you do now, the most important thing. The one on the last, you weave it now going to the end. So here's how you do it. You have to soak the cane for like something 5 minutes and not for too long, because when you soak it for too long, it kind of discolors. So once you reach there, you cut here, and then now you also cut here. So you're left with 1. Remember, we started with 3, so you must continue with 1. So from there we coil it there. Yeah, so that's what happens. So once you reach here, you go under, and now you make sure this last cane, you make sure you coil it there now. You make sure the cane is there such that the end is not able to come out. So you continue. You continue up to there. The process is just the same. You have to make sure when you're weaving, all the 4 millimeters are straight. See, like this one is kind of curly, so you have to straighten it such that, you know, the beauty of cane is you're able to, it's very flexible, so you're able to shape it while you're weaving. So this is how we do it. And always make sure you pull for tension. And in case you see any space, now we usually use this spanner. Just hit gently there, such that there are no in between spaces here. So you continue. So you continue like that. Always make sure you cut the ends. These ends, cut here and here as you continue. When you're weaving, make sure you always try and shape so that it comes out straight. There is no wave going like this on the other side. That's how you do it. So once you see you've reached like 4 of these, you have to add again some supports. You can use 3 millimeter, 4 millimeter, whichever you like. The purpose of this support is to make sure when you're weaving, there are no bends, curves or anything. So you make sure you place all of it inside. So it has to be 2. It has to be 2 here for better support. So this is how we do it. As usual, you have to cut all the ends such that when you're sinking the cane, it's able to go through properly. Yeah, that's how we do it. So you make sure all the stands are double for better support. This is how we do our chairs, because many people ask us, how are you able to live on wood? This is a very, very simple trick that we use. We came up with it. We did not copy or follow anyone on all that. We just decided to do it because this is one of the oldest chairs that we've made. Very good dining armchair for the hotel. So now there's something else I want to show you. What happens, you sink the cane there, just here where you find the joint is, you can sink the cane there. This one looks like it's not wet enough. You sink the cane there, and then you start weaving. Start weaving like so. Make sure you always pull the cane so that there are no loose ends here. Then you make sure you go all round. Looks like the water is has dried on the cane, so sometimes it can break. So you go all round. Maybe you can cut here. So what happens here when you leave this part of the cane, so that you are not able to have this kind of joints, you sink it down that way. Sink it down, as you can see, you've sunk it down, and then you push it up, so that you cannot have this kind of a joint. This kind of joints can prick someone. Always make sure you pull the cane with some tension. Yeah, so now when you reach where the joint was, you make sure you raise it up. So you have something like that, like a hedge, something like that. As always, like I said, make sure you pull the cane, and then you use the spanner or any heavy tool. Make sure you hit. So that cane looks like it's broken. Yeah, just some slight demonstration. So that's how you do it. Always make sure when you are weaving, whenever you find a space, you hit like that. Yeah, you hit the cane like that, so that it has some compact, so that it is compact. Yeah, so it's it's a very easy process. So what usually happens, we weave up to somewhere here, and then that's when we have the pyramid design. Usually it's 3/4 the height of the chair. So it starts from somewhere here to somewhere around there. That's usually around 5 inches. Yeah. So that's my demonstration for today in our today's video. So this is how the chair will look. So I'll share with you how the chair finally looked when it was woven in the next clip. So I kindly urge you guys, kindly share this video, subscribe, and would like to build a community with you. I truly appreciate it. Today I was showing you how we make money, how we earn our living. We are weavers, baskets, furniture. So thank you so much again. My name is Faux.